What's up, everybody? On this video, let's discuss my favorite silver bullion coin, the American Silver Eagle. I'm passionate about many things. Two of those things are silver and American Silver Eagles. On this video, I will be discussing what is happening right now with American Silver Eagles as far as the cheapest, lowest price that I can find online out of all the online bullion dealers. This is a series that I started, a video series that I started in 2023 discussing what is currently happening with American Silver Eagles. So we will definitely be talking about that. And also the American Silver Eagle bullion coins that I purchased in 2024. 2024, as I'm recording this video in November of 2024, is starting to wrap up. We're getting close to the end of 2024, and these are all the American Silver Eagles that I purchased in 2024. Many of them I purchased. These here I purchased from my local coin shop, as well as these two here as well. But then these American Silver Eagles I purchased from an online bullion dealer. But when did I purchase all these American Silver Eagles, and why did I purchase them when I did? We're going to discuss that on this video. But firstly, let's talk about premiums on American Silver Eagle bullion coins as I'm recording this video. Now, some people may not like American Silver Eagles. Some people may want to purchase silver that has much less premium. Some people like generic or privately minted rounds and bars. Some people like 10-ounce bars, 100-ounce bars. Everybody is a little bit different. If you don't care for the premiums or American Silver Eagles, that's okay. Everybody has different tastes. Everybody has different budgets. One thing is for sure, I never on my videos ever suggest what you should buy, a time frame in which you should buy it, or how much you should buy. That's definitely not up to me. That's none of my business. I never suggest when you should or shouldn't buy, what you should buy, or how much you should buy it. That is totally up to you. But do you like to stack American Silver Eagles? Let me know that in the comment section below. Now, one thing that is for sure is there's been a couple times in the recent history where the premiums on American Silver Eagles shot to the moon, for sure. One of those times was between 2009 and 2011, maybe 2012. But right around the Great Recession, premiums on American Silver Eagles shot to the moon. And I was not buying, stacking, collecting any silver during that time, buying coins, whatever the case may be. But when I did get into coins and also silver stacking, I had many conversations with the people at my local coin shop who was working at that coin shop at that time. And I asked, what was it like during the Great Recession during 2011, between 2009 and 2012? And they said that it was pure madness. They couldn't get American Silver Eagles. They couldn't get enough American Silver Eagles at that time. And that they were paying crazy premiums for American Silver Eagles. Well, same thing happened later in 2020, 2021, and 2022. So during that time, I didn't have to ask what was happening during that time. I lived it, and many of you lived it as well. Coin shops, online bullion dealers, due to the higher demand for American Silver Eagle bullion coins, they were paying a higher premium. And they were definitely charging a hefty premium as well. When spot for silver was in the teens or in the low 20s, you couldn't get American Silver Eagles for less than sometimes $40, $50 per American Silver Eagle. No joke. So there are definitely better times, in my opinion, to buy silver, to buy American Silver Eagles. Better times to buy and better times, in my opinion, to not buy. Maybe just to hang on to what you have and just lay low for a little while. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. But as I'm recording this video, silver is currently $30.22, down today by $1.09, or down 3.47%. The lowest premium online out of all the online bullion dealers that I can currently find. Now, if you're seeing something different, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Maybe your local coin shop is cheaper than this. Speaking of my local coin shop, we're going to discuss these American Silver Eagles in just a moment. The lowest premium that I can find on a American Silver Eagle, 1 ounce American Silver Eagle bullion coin, is $34.12. That's a $3.86 premium, or 12.76% premium. Now, I have noticed, and let me know if you noticed this trend as well, over the last several years, and let me be clear, we can't time markets. We can't time when the best time is to buy always, or the best time if you are in the market to sell. We just can't time markets. But what I will say is the last several years, spot price normally around January, February, March, that's when we've seen many dips, deep dips in spot price for silver and for gold. And that's when I purchased many of these this year in 2024, was around February and March, when silver was about $22 an ounce spot price. And I had a good time going to local coin shops and trying to find backdate American Silver Eagles. Why backdate American Silver Eagles? Because backdate American Silver Eagle bullion coins were cheaper than 2024s. In fact, to this day, I still have not purchased a 2024 bullion coin American Silver Eagle. Speaking of bullion coin American Silver Eagles, let's talk bullion coin production to date. The United States Mint is reporting, and this is on February the 25th, 2024. As of recording this video, the United States Mint has sold to the authorized purchasers, because we, as the general public, cannot buy American Silver Eagle bullion coins, Gold Eagle bullion coins, Gold Buffalo bullion coins, platinum, palladium, nothing directly from the United States Mint. The United States Mint only sells to their network of authorized purchasers or authorized dealers, and there's only a handful of them. But the United States Mint to date has sold a total of 22,860,000 American Silver Eagles. In November of 2024, they're only reporting so far as selling 295,000. However, we're just approaching the end of November 2024, and they could always revise those numbers later. So they may have sold more American Silver Eagles in November, just have not updated the sales for the month of November. In October of 2024, they sold 2,469,000. In September, they sold 2,446,000. In August, July, and June of 2024, they sold for each of those 3 months 1,700,000. May of 2024, they sold 1,748,000. April of 2024, 2,502,000. March of 2024, 1,700,000. February, they sold 1,700,000. And January is usually the big sales month of the year, because that's when all these authorized purchasers are buying the most American Silver Eagles in any given calendar year. But they sold 4,900,000 for that total of 22,860,000. How does that compare with 2023? The United States Mint sold a total of 24,750,000. That includes 525,000 in December and 2,378,000 in November. So it's possible the United States Mint will catch up and possibly sell as many as they did in 2024, or maybe not. But that is the sales from the United States Mint to the authorized purchasers in 2024, and a little comparison with 2023 for American Silver Eagle bullion coins sales to the authorized purchasers. But now, the American Silver Eagles that I purchased, most of these were purchased between January and March of 2024. And that's because the price of silver at that time, in my opinion, I thought that was a good time to make some purchases. Now, these are all 2016s, very shiny 2016s, I might add. But these were all purchased from an online bullion dealer. This was a lot of 10 random date, and it just so happened that all the random date was from 2016. 2016 was one of the higher mintage years for American Silver Eagles. The highest mintage year, by the way, for American Silver Eagle bullion coins was in 2015, where the United States Mint produced 47 million. The next highest year after that was in 2014 with 44 million 6,000, but 2016 was also a large year in production for American Silver Eagles with 37,701,500. So these are all 2016s purchased online from one of the online bullion dealers. This was a random date purchase, and they were all 2016. Let me know in the comment section below if you also have found over the last several years that between January and March is usually the best time of the year to purchase silver or gold, because that's usually when spot price drops. That's what I've been finding over the last few years, and that's when I've purchased most of my bullion, just because it was a little bit cheaper during those times. But again, we can't always time the market. I'm not saying that anybody should buy silver or gold when I necessarily buy it. That's totally up to you, 100% up to you. Please do your own research, your own due diligence, and come to your own conclusions. So I have these sorted by decades: the 80s, the 2000s, and the 1990s. So these were all purchased at the local coin shop, at one of my local coin shops. These are all purchased at the same local coin shop too, by the way. This one is a little scary to look at. It's got a little bit of tarnishing on it, but that's what silver does for the most part over time if it's exposed to a lot of air. And even if it's not, sometimes you just can't stop the toning and tarnishing. But this is an 87. Most of these Silver Eagles were purchased, like I said, in about between February and March, while spot price was about $22 an ounce, and these were all purchased for about $5 over spot price. So in 1987, this 1986, and then this 1987. So this is 87, and this one actually looks pretty good for being an 87. Then these are from the early 2000s. This is a 2006, 2019. This is a 2007, and this one is a 2005. And I like to purchase backdate when I can find backdate American Silver Eagles. Now they may have some sort of problems, toning, spotting, tarnishing. That's okay. When it comes to American Silver Eagles, I don't discriminate. I buy the cheapest. Well, sometimes I do. I do sometimes discriminate against the price, but that's the only time I ever discriminate, is when it comes to the price. And then here are the 1990s. So a lot of the 1990s, very early 2000s, many of them have much lower mintages, much lower production years. This is a 1998. So when I can find a good deal on a 1990, I'm definitely, in my opinion, going to take advantage of that. Here's a 1999, 1997. This is a 1991. And then this one, I really love the toning on this one, just over the date. This is a 1993. That is some beautiful toning. Some people don't like toning, and I get it. Again, I just buy the American Silver Eagles that I can find to be the cheapest. And over the course of the year and last year, the cheapest that I can find are usually the backdates, the Type 1s. Current date American Silver Eagles, I have found, are carrying a much heavier premium. Why are 2024s or current dates carrying a much higher premium? In my opinion, it's because coin shops have to purchase from wholesalers. The wholesalers are charging more money. Therefore, the coin shops have to charge more money. Backdates, they're buying usually from their customers, buying them a little bit cheaper, so therefore they can sell them a little bit cheaper. And then ones that possibly have some quality problems, toning, spotting, they're probably buying those even cheaper, so then they can sell them cheaper, and those are the ones that I like to target at the coin shops. Now, these two, they're in slabs. I didn't buy them because they were in slabs. I bought them. This was actually a few weeks ago, and I did a video on this about a week or two ago. I went to the local coin shop, and I wanted to buy, once again, American Silver Eagles, and 2024s cost more than these did. These are slabbed, graded American Silver Eagles. Now, if you know me, if you've been watching this channel, I don't like to buy graded bullion American Silver Eagles or any bullion graded. However, these were cheaper than the 2024s, and that's why I purchased them. This is a MS69 2021 Type 1. Back in 2021, you had that transition from the Type 1 to the Type 2. This is the Type 1, the heraldic reverse design, designed by John Marcanti. Now, once I got home, I realized that this had some milk spots. You can see the milk spots, and I didn't notice it before I purchased it. It was kind of dark in the coin shop that day, a little gloomy, rainy, and I just didn't notice it. But they are very light milk spots, so you may not be able to notice it too much right now, but this one does have a few milk spots, some spotting around the coin on the obverse and the reverse of this American Silver Eagle. But the reason why I bought it, not because it was graded, not because it was MS69, because it was cheaper than any 2024. And then this one, a beautiful example of a 1998. This is also a MS69. This one does not have any spotting on it. And I also purchased this from one of the local coin shops in the area, 1998 MS69. And by the way, a 1998 has a total mintage of 4,847,549. The lowest mintage bullion coin without any sort of a privy mark was the 1996 with 3,603,386. And you may be saying to yourself, 3 million is not a low mintage, and I don't disagree with that, by the way. 3 million absolutely is not, in my opinion, a low mintage, but that is the lowest mintage American Silver Eagle bullion coin without any sort of privy mark. The 2024 American Silver Eagle with the star privy mark, technically, that is now the lowest mintage American Silver Eagle bullion coin, but the 1996 was a organically lower mintage, and they do hold, even for a raw coin, a very stiff premium. But there are very little examples of a MS70, so those are very, very expensive, like thousands of dollars for a MS70 1996. But those are the American Silver Eagles that I purchased in 2024. I do hope you enjoyed the video, found the video informative, enjoyed looking at these American Silver Eagles that I purchased in the calendar year of 2024. If you did enjoy the video, please consider hitting that thumbs up button on the video. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in that comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to everybody in the comment section of this video and on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.